Welcome to Be For Real,
where we keep it sweet like honey.
As real as gets. I'm Ebony.
I'm Mariah.
And today we're here with our Superintendent, Mr. Hair.
Hello, everybody.
Today's episode is going to be about basically just talking about what Mr. Hair does and how he helps our school. So how's everybody feels about today's episode?
Sounds great.
I'm excited to see how he answers his questions and if he likes his questions. And yeah, I don't see Mr. Hair much. So yeah, I'm sorry. So sorry.
I'm excited for today's episode, and oh no, I don't really talk to you, Mr. Hair.
Yeah, we really don't see you. You're hidden away.
I know.
Where have you been?
In prison, in my office.
Oh, okay. Doing a whole bunch of work, huh?
Yeah.
Not in prison. Okay.
Let me out of my cage.
Yeah.
We're glad
you're here.
I'm so glad to be here with you guys.
Okay. Let's get into the first question. What does it mean to be a superintendent at MSB, and how do you keep MSB running?
Wow, it's a great question. My job is making sure everything is running, like you said. And what that means is I meet with legislators. Like last week, I was in Annapolis practically all week talking about the school and what we do, because I don't want any threat to our funding. I want to ask for the money that we need, like for the new building, the new athletics facility. I have to go and ask
for that.
Yeah, I have to ask for that money.
Oh,
make sure that we get it.
Okay.
I have to write a lot of like requests and reports, and then I supervise people like Dr. Ejic and Miss Besessi and others. I kind of help run the school because they are awesome at running the school. So I supervise them, and they tell me what's going on, and I help brainstorm with them. For example, Maureen and Josh called me yesterday morning at 5 o'clock to talk about the weather. And we had to decide whether to keep school open or closed. It was so challenging. But mostly I make sure that things are going well and that we have enough money and that we have a strategic plan, that we're thinking about how we're going to make the school better. And then I report to the board of directors and I tell them that we're hopefully doing a good job.
That's a lot.
Yeah. To be talking at 5 a.m. about weather. That's nice. Yeah. I was still asleep anyway.
Yeah, me too.
So was I. So was I until they called me.
Yeah, waking up talking about what's the weather for today? Oh, it's gonna rain. All right, we're gonna close school. That's nice. On that note, what inspired you to work at MSB?
Wow. Well, you know what? My first teaching job was teaching music at the South Carolina School for the Deaf and the Blind. I taught at the blind school. And I brought the kids for the music festival to the Maryland School for the Blind one time. This is like 25, 30 years ago, around that.
I was not thought of.
Before you were a twinkle in your parents' eyes, I was here on the campus. And you know what I said back then? I said, I don't think I ever want to come and work at the School for the Blind, because the campus was not as beautiful as it is now. I thought, this place isn't really that nice. But you know what happened? Fate kind of does that to you. Like, you say never, and the universe kind of says, well, guess what? You're gonna come there. So then, like years later, I went to Perkins School for the Blind.
Well, I love Perkins.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They have such a good school.
It's a great school, and I enjoyed it. And then, but I interviewed for a job here twice. The first time I interviewed, I was offered the job, but I decided to stay in Boston to start my family. And then I interviewed for the same job again, and I decided to move here because this is an awesome school. Mm-hmm. And it was changing, and new buildings were being built, and it's a fantastic place.
Well, I'm glad you moved because if you didn't, we would have never met you.
Oh,
And you wouldn't make MSB what it is now.
oh, well,
So.
I'm honored to be here.
Well, with saying that, before you came the superintendent, what did you have a different role at MSB?
I did. I started as the education director, basically. But funny, the job was called superintendent back then.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, and then there was a president.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dr. Bina, he was the
Yeah.
president,
Yep.
and I was the superintendent. But now that job is called the education director, and Dr. Ejik, Joshua Ejik, he's in that role now. So he replaced me in that job when I became the superintendent.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense now. Because I was confused because I was like, there's so many roles for like different people, and like I forgot like who's higher, like who's the most
higher than the other.
Yeah, who's the most
Right.
higher authority. Because I know like, there's like Miss Saran and Miss Doreen, and then like there's you and like Mr. Josh, and I was like, well, who's the most? Who's
And
who's
then
high?
Mr. Nick.
And then Mr. Nick, yeah. And I was like, who's the highest person around?
Well, I don't like to think of it as higher or lower. I think of like Josh and Maureen and
Mhm.
Kibian, who's the CFO, and Miss April, who's the director of HR. We're all kind of on the same team. We're all working together. And even though I'm like the buck stops with me, they say, you know, that's kind of the expression. But we all work together. Like I don't consider myself, hey, I'm your boss, and you're gonna
Right.
do what I say. It's not. That's kind of like that's not my style.
Right.
It's more like we're all working as a team. But at the end of the day, I have to make the final decision sometimes. And
Mhm.
sometimes that's hard.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
But you know what? Most of the time, we're all in agreement.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is good because then you all know you're on the same page and there's no conflict or nothing.
Right. I don't have to say, well, now I have to be the tiebreaker and
Right.
make the decision.
Yeah.
We're all on the same page.
Page.
But mostly my job, as I kind of go back to what the job is, it's kind of like, you know, the North Star when you're on a
A ship.
like a ship
boat.
or a boat.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. You know, the captain is making sure that the boat is going in the right direction. And
Yeah.
you're using the North Star to make sure you're going in the right direction.
Yeah. It just leads the way.
It just leads the way. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at our most important goals, like building the athletics facility.
Yep.
So I'm making sure that we're making good decisions so that we can accomplish those goals.
Okay.
I'm
That
just
makes
leading the team. Everybody else is doing their job. Like Josh is making sure the principals are doing a good job. Maureen's making sure residential and health services are doing their job. It's like they're all doing their part, but I'm just leading the team.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most important thing to understand about educating like students here that go here, like students with like disabilities?
Oh, that's a great question. You guys have sharp questions, I tell you. And that's a complicated one because, like, how am I going to put that in like a couple sentences? So, okay, just assume for a second that everybody is getting the best curriculum and the best program, you know, based on what they need for education.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so there's that.
Okay.
But I think that we offer something more than just curriculum. What we do at the School for the Blind is we help students who have low vision or blindness to be as independent as possible. And we can teach them to, you know, have those skills, like to organize your clothes or to use an adapted computer or to use your white cane to be as independent as possible. And to be like, to advocate for yourself. And I think those are the skills that maybe you wouldn't have. Maybe people in public school that understand all those skills, like Braille, and
Mhm.
you know, they public school has its place and is very important. But what we teach is like that next level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's really important so that you guys can be as successful as you can be. And that's what we want you to feel like you can do anything. Reminds me of a story. When I first became a teacher of the blind, I was like, just like I walked into that classroom and I was like, these are just kids. These are just young people. And we had a blast. I didn't really think of them as blind kids or kids with learning disabilities and blindness. I didn't think of them. We're going to make music. I was a music teacher. We're going to make music. We're going to play the piano. We're going to do theater. I didn't think about they're different than other kids. I was just like, we're going to be the best we could be.
Yeah.
Well, that's good that you only saw them as just kids, which I feel like a lot of teachers here like just see us as
As
normal
normal
kids.
kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all are just kids, good, bad, ugly, different. That's how. That's what that's what we are. We are all just people. And whether you have blindness or whether you are tall, short, we all have our good sides. We have our bad sides. We have our grumpy days. We have our
Happy days.
yeah. We're just all people. And so
All human. I'll make mistakes.
yeah.
Human.
And one of the things that's really important to me in the culture at the school is that we all treat the students as just people,
Just students.
just students.
Yep.
They're not special, but we are blind and low vision, and the curriculum is supposed to be about that. But we just we're just people, and we're going to make you as independent as possible, give you the skills that you need.
Yeah. Well, who's your greatest mentor? Like, have you ever, like, when you first came here, did you have a mentor that helped you?
Ooh, I've had a lot of mentors. Wow. Well, I still call on my first superintendent at the South Carolina School for the Blind. Her name is Sheila Breitweiser. I call on her. I call on Stephen Rothstein. He was the president of the Perkins School for the Blind. And Dr. Mike Bina is still someone that I keep in touch with as well. So all these people are people that influence me, and I reach out to for advice and for help. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great things. Great. Because it's always good to lean on. Even if you don't see them every day, it's always you still know who they are, and you've worked with them in the past, so it's always good to lean on people that you know that
will help you.
Will be help. What am I saying? Oh my.
Yeah.
That can help you.
Another one I thought of was Lou Smith. Do you remember Lou Smith?
I love Mr. Lou.
I would call him for advice. Yeah, I miss him.
Makes us so sad.
Yeah, I know. But he was actually, I would call on him and say, "Hey, Lou, I need to talk for a few minutes." And he was on the board.
Yeah.
So he was technically one of my bosses.
Mm-hmm.
So I would call him for advice about the school and stuff.
Yeah.
But he was also a friend.
Yeah. Good.
So.
Yeah. What is the most rewarding thing about your job? So, what do you find the most rewarding? What do you get out of being a superintendent every day? So for example, you could get out of it seeing kids grow, or being around us every day. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if I could be with you guys like I am right now every single day, that would make me so happy, because it's just this is what it's all about. But beyond that, because I talked about being in my cage in my office.
Yeah.
I know. I make jokes about that, but there's so much work that I have to do. Sometimes I'm here really late on the weekends, but that's part of the job.
On the weekend?
Sometimes.
No, I'm ready to go home.
Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. But the point that I wanted to make is beyond watching the students playing on the playground, which makes my day, because they're on my office. You can see the playground.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a little bit of happiness in my day.
You see the little kids play, or just
interact,
really, because it'd be staff that be playing on the playground, or just high schoolers, or really whoever.
Yeah, that's a good point. You said that sometimes the staff are out in the pavilion having lunch, or the kids are playing on the playground. They're just happy. And that makes me happy, because I'm in there working. And so I get to see happiness. But I think what really makes me super happy is seeing that we're making the school better. When we got the $65 million to build the new athletics facility, I was ready to cry. I was ready, I was sweating bullets trying to get the money. I was oh,
that's a lot of money.
Need that money. And I needed to explain to the board how we were going to pay for it, and the board passed it. I was so thankful to the board for approving the project. It was the same thing with the dorm, the new Bledsoe dorm, but that was not that much. It was 26 to 27 million. I can't remember exactly.
That's a lot of money.
Still a lot of money, but not like the athletics facility.
Yeah, no.
but that kind of
Investment.
investment and accomplishment that we're going to change this school for the better. I was like, I feel like, wow, I did. My team.
We came together and we actually made that happen.
We made it happen. In a couple of years, we're all going to be in that new pool.
I'm gonna be gone by then.
Oh no!
But I'll come and visit,
Please
especially
come.
for goal ball.
Yeah, come and new goal ball. In the new gym. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna play a game, which is called MSB Trivia, which I don't know what this is gonna be, but okay. The directions is that Ryan is gonna read us questions and we have to answer them. Whoever answers the question first will get the point. So
Okay.
You guys ready?
Ryan,
Do we like raise our hand or like what?
how do you want us to do it? You want us to say our
Say
name?
your name.
Okay.
It works. Okay. And how many rounds? We usually do like 10 of these, so 10.
Okay.
That should be
10
right.
questions? Okay.
Yeah, we'll see when we're on time.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, easy one. When was the school founded?
I do not know that.
Mr. Hair?
1853.
That's very
Perfect. Okay, guys. I'll give you an easy one. Okay. MSB holds a world record in this sport for the longest.
Ebony.
Mariah.
Ebony.
of the goal ball.
Ding. There's your easy point, Mr. Hermans.
Oh, okay.
What was the school's original name?
Oh, I actually don't know.
I just learned this morning.
I don't know that.
Huh.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know that. Dang, I go to school for like all this time, and I don't even know where it's going.
Was it Rob? Was it the asylum for the visually impaired, or
Close. The Maryland Institute for the Education of the Blind.
That sounds like the New York Institute.
Yeah. Okay.
Your school is called.
I forgot about that.
That sounds like the New York Institute now. Okay, that's
That's a
crazy.
good question.
That's
And then-
crazy.
Wait, who changed it?
In 1885, we changed it to the Maryland School for the Blind because I guess, according to our website, it didn't fit with our goals to call us that.
Okay.
Okay.
Along those lines.
Okay.
Good question.
Who was the first superintendent? He has a building named after him.
A building?
Ebony?
Yes.
Is it like Hoover something? Is it the Welsh? I don't
No,
know.
but Hoover was one of them.
One of them.
Huh? Is it the lion? I don't know.
It's by newcomer. It looks like a house.
Morrison?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Very good.
Yay.
Good question.
When was newcomer built?
The last
I
or the first
don't
time?
know.
The first time.
I don't know.
Rob, 1910.
1909.
Okay.
A year
I
off.
feel like he got that
It's a
point.
point.
Yeah.
Wow, me and
Okay,
Ebony
I'll
are
give you
failing.
one choice for this one.
Oh,
In
please.
1924, MSB historically became the first school for the blind to allow students to A, attend public school while being dual enrolled at MSB, or B, leave whenever they want.
Ebony,
Yes.
A.
I should have made that a bit tricky.
B is just insane.
I wish you was B.
Me too.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because none of us would have been here.
Oh, who helped donate the funds to build the pavilion?
The dude.
Yes.
You can go ahead.
The Lions Club.
Oh.
Oh, aren't they like a ski resort that like isn't the Lions Club?
That's a ski resort. Something to do with skiing.
I don't actually
Right.
know. I just know they have a
No.
Lions
Don't
hat.
they? Don't they do like skiing?
Like, because I swear it was
Doesn't
something.
Isaiah go to that?
Yeah.
There's a ski club that does stuff with us, but I don't think they're with the Lions. I don't know.
I thought it was called the Lions Club. I might be tripping. I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Could be some Lions that help us skiing.
Yeah.
You could be right.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Something better.
Mm.
That's too easy because he's right here. Okay, since we were talking about Dr. Bina earlier, does anyone know what year he was sworn in as what they call the president?
No. Before I was born.
17? 2008. Okay. Yeah.
See, how would I know
I was
that?
not born.
I was born that year.
Math in my head. You guys should have just did some math.
Okay.
Hmm. Can you guys name 3 buildings that no longer exist?
Beeston.
Yes.
Oh,
Ebony, Beeston, Wolf
Wolf
Center,
Center.
and what's
What's the other one?
Andrews.
What is that?
What is that?
Wait, Beeson Wolf Center.
Bledsoe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The old Bledsoe building.
Oh yeah, that
We did the gold.
I miss.
Oh, you can't do that.
We did the gold one.
Oh.
Oh, in 2019,
Mm.
we became famous for hosting the first match
What?
ever this blind sport.
Ebony Goalball.
Yeah.
Wait, no wrestling? Soccer.
Soccer. Good job, Ebony.
I don't know how you forgot that. You were there. And then two more. Name one class that we no longer have.
cooking.
Cooking? Wait.
Mattress making.
What?
You're right. We did used to teach cooking and mattress making
Mattress making.
Y'all used
What?
to do that.
and swimming. Mikkel says swimming.
Oh,
We
yeah,
also
and
used to have a shop
swimming.
class.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember when we did teach swimming. It was like a
Yeah.
gym and like
It was with
We'll have
Mr.
swimming again.
Matt.
It's coming back.
I miss Mr. Matt.
No. You gotta come back.
One more. I had
Mm.
it. Oh, MSB used to grow its own food. Do you know what we used to grow?
Corn.
Corn.
I just guessed that.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apple
Just make
trees.
their own apple cider.
I love apple cider.
Me too.
Shaman's gonna kill me if I don't say this. Can you name at least one line from the school song?
MSB.
Old MSB.
We said wait. Doesn't it go like we
No, you're gonna go.
doesn't it go like I don't know like the first
You don't have to do the first line.
We have a song.
Yeah, we used to sing it.
To you are, oh dear MSB.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the
With
new
happy
Christmas
students.
babe.
Yeah.
I don't know how it started, but of
Oh.
what? That's insane.
What?
I think we all went. I think in a way we all helped each other out because it was.
Oh,
funny.
Ryan, I have a question
Yes.
for
There
you.
you go.
How many buildings do we have, including the old ones?
Can I look at the website?
No.
Enough.
67.
No. Oh no.
6, 7.
That's about right. Depends on how you count it. Like you count all the like the dorms that are attached.
Like each individual dorm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like how many?
Yup.
Yeah. Like A, B, C, and then red, green, orange. Yeah. All those are.
Yup.
We usually count those separately. Yep. Yep.
All right.
Okay. Well. Okay. We're gonna go back to our questions, and okay. So, what was the greatest leadership that you saw from a student? Like, if a student showed you leadership.
Wow. Huh. Greatest leadership from a student here at MSB?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So many times. What example can I think of? Well, a group of students right before the pandemic, and I can't even think of all their names right now, but it was like right before the pandemic, they came to me with a written petition for the recycling program. They wanted to buy a special machine and to have better recycling on campus, which I'm all in favor of. But then the pandemic happened, and then we were all like, we should get back to that proposal. But I think those kids have mostly graduated at this point. But that was pretty awesome. Like they came to me with a proposal, they met with me, and they explained what they wanted to do for recycling. Of course, I believe in saving the planet. So
Yeah.
That was really important. Yeah. That was good.
What is something you have learned from wait, what is it? What's that word at the end? Oops. After your question. I don't know.
Mr. Hair, I'm
Was
sorry.
it?
What was that?
Predecessors.
Okay, I don't know what that is. I could not say that.
You can skip that word.
That's fine. I'll read it. What is what is something you've learned from your predecessors? I would have never knew how to say that word. Okay.
Wow, from my predecessors, what have I learned from my predecessors?
First of all, let me ask you a question. What is a predecessor? I'm so lost.
A predecessor are the people that came before you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right, continue.
yeah. So predecessors, what did I learn from them? A lot of things. A lot of things. How to listen, how to have a strategic plan, set priorities, and how to appreciate the students. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Oh. How, as a superintendent, how do you handle so many things at one time?
Oh my. That is one of the hardest things in the world, Ebony. I tell you, there are so many things that I'm afraid I'm going to forget things, and so I have a lot of systems. I have a to-do system that reminds me of everything. Like I write down everything that's associated with Dr. Ejik and Maureen and with our CFO, with HR. I have a list of things for each person that just grows and shrinks as things get accomplished.
Mhm.
And then we have a strategic plan that helps us remember what the important priorities are. And then I have my wonderful Valerie Johnson. She's the assistant in my office. She helps me remember a lot of stuff. Make sure I don't forget. Like she said, "You've got the podcast, Rob." I was like, "Okay, I better get over there." So like a lot of things that just I need a lot of help.
Right.
People help me to remember what's important. So it's like again, it's a team thing.
Yeah. I think in life, it's a team
Team.
thing.
Yeah.
It's not easy to juggle so many. I've learned from experience. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
It's not good to juggle a billion things by yourself.
Yeah.
Even though some people are very like responsible and educated in the brain to know like what to do.
Right.
But it's still good to like ask for help and like be open to want help with
Exactly.
certain situations. 'Cause
Exactly.
I think if you know if one person can't help you, there's another person that's in higher authority that can.
Right.
So yeah, I think being life is like a team effort with people.
It's a great insight. I think so too.
All right, last question. What has a student taught you? Like, if you could go back anytime and look at anything, what has like any student that went here or anywhere have like taught you about anything?
Students have taught me a lot of stuff. So many things. How do I pin it down to something small like that I can explain right now?
It could be like a life lesson or like
Okay.
yeah, something small.
Life that helps me. That's great.
Life lesson or
Yeah.
advice or something.
Let's see. I think my students, like especially when I taught, they just taught me to be resilient and to keep trying.
Mhm.
And we worked on things together as like a team. We were talking about teamwork a minute ago.
Mhm.
Like we were a team, and we would like create plays and create our recitals, and because I was a music teacher, and like they were like resilient, and we didn't get frustrated. We didn't, crash out and like, oh, I can't do this. We just kept trying. Like keep trying, and I think that was a great lesson for me.
Okay.
That is great.
Well, saying that, what advice would you give a student if they want to become a superintendent?
Well, it's important that you get your degree in education,
Mhm.
and then that you teach, and then that you have some experience as a leader, that you try different things, that you take responsibility for multiple projects, and the more experience that you get, the more people will recognize you. Just do your best,
Okay.
and people will recognize you, and you never know when someone's going to say, "Hey, you should be a superintendent," or "You should be a principal," or because I was assistant principal and a principal and then superintendent. So like all those positions, I kept getting promoted because I really loved working hard and doing more. I took a lot of responsibility and did a lot of stuff. So I would say, work hard, keep doing your best.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Hare.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions for us?
What's your favorite thing about being at MSB?
The sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like my favorite thing. I've been here for ages.
Me too.
Lord. I feel like my favorite thing is just to see. I do, trust me, I do like my sports. That's something I could. If you took those away, I might actually riot outside.
Oh, we don't want that.
But I will say that besides sports being a favorite, I will say that one thing I do like is how everybody is like you get to know that you're not, even if you like you do have a disability, like whether it has to do with like your eyesight or hearing or physical,
You're not alone.
you're not alone.
Yeah.
And like there's so many people here and in other schools that like New York or like
Yeah.
Perkins or like
You will
West Virginia,
always find
like, you'll
somebody
always find
that-
other kids that are like you. And
Yeah.
for a while, like when I was younger, I still have thoughts, but when I was younger, I thought I was like the only person that was like this, and like I was a mess, and like that I was like just alone out here in this world like this. And then like as I like started to like get know new people, I started to realize that I wasn't alone, and like a whole bunch of other people had the same disability I have, or like the same, they go through things that I go through every day.
Yeah.
And it's harder.
Yeah.
So I do like that MSB has the steps, and like they know, well, the school has different ways to like accommodate certain people for things.
Yeah.
And help out with different things when it comes to different students, because there's a whole bunch of students that have different disabilities. And I like how versatile it is to know that every student's not alone, because some people do struggle with feeling that way.
Yeah.
So I like how MSB does that. And yeah.
I have one last question for you guys if you want.
Yeah, sure.
So, if you could give me any advice in the world, what would you tell me as the superintendent?
I guess just keep doing what you're doing. Seems like you're
doing
doing
it.
what is the best. So
Oh,
I think, as me being young, but also mature for my age, I think I am.
yeah, you are.
I think you're pretty much, yeah, like Ebony said, I think you're pretty much doing what you're doing, and it's good to know that you're doing that as the person you are. I would say just keep going forward, and when if things like get hard, because like we all have hard days, so just remember that like even you're not alone, and it's good to lean on others and ask for assistance when needed, and just try not to juggle 80,000 things at a time, because I try to do that and it does not work out in the right way.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just encourage you and everybody who's listening to, if you have anything that you want to tell me about making the school better or improving it, just please come talk to me. I love to hear from people. Send me an email, call me on the phone, come visit me in my office. I'm completely open. In fact, as I said, being alone in my office all the time, I love to see people. So please come and visit me, and tell me what your dreams are for the school, like how we can make it a better place.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Yep. Certainly can do that.
Well, that's it for today's episode.
Remember, here at Be For Real,
We keep it real, raw, and sweet like honey.